Okay, here we are for a Clarke preview. It's for our sale on Monday, June the 1st, starting at 4 p.m. Our previews are Friday from noon to 6 p.m. and Saturday from noon to 6 p.m. prior to the sale. For the summer, we have no Sunday previews. The girls and the boys like to go to the beach. Anyway, I'm going to start off now, first of all, with not just one of my favorite items, but possibly my favorite item in the sale. This is a chicken, sort of folk art. It's actually monogrammed KR on the back. Dated 97, but look at the wonderful pair of Irish brogues he has here with the nice little steel cap on it and the good clean pair of yellow socks. Reminds me of years ago. Anyway, what a wonderful, look at this, how that stands. This came from a Long Island estate. We haven't ID'd the artist, but hopefully someone will. Anyway, it's a great piece. With that, we're going to move on. We are loaded as usual. This sale has been 5 weeks in the making. We had an art sale in between, so there's so much stuff I'm going to have to maneuver around all Keen's mid-century. It's very strong on mid-century, very strong on art and jewellery, and my end of it's a bit lighter, but we'll get there. Anyway, starting off, look at this beautiful handmade carpet from a Park Avenue estate. Could do with a bit of a clean, but nice overall. Nice fine weave. I'll just flip that over there for you. You can have a look. Oh, there it has the title on it. Anyway, over here, atop the table alongside the chicken, we have two pieces of jade. Very fine pieces, very finely carved. You know, this market is very strong at the moment. They're quite thick as well. Reticulated might be the word. There's a lot of interest in these and in some of the other Asian stuff we have in the sale. Moving along here, we have a nice Steinway piano, a nice size. Model number 102801. I'm not sure which model it is, but I'm sure Mrs. Lieberman, when she comes in over the weekend and plays it, anyone who likes to listen, Mrs. Lieberman, she's a local who plays every sale. Here we have a very nice, I would say, serpentine front and bomb Italian commode, beautifully hand painted. Nice quality, nice decorative item. And atop this we have, oh, it's nice and heavy. Beautiful patinated sort of Art Nouveau, Art Deco actually, bronze. It has the glass lighting in the back. Signed Fairel, a good size, beautiful piece. That's from a Walk-In Wednesday local estate. Now moving into the main room, we are crammed with wonderful stuff. So I'm going to maneuver up the middle and around to avoid all the great mid-century that Keen will talk about. Before we go further, I got these up in Westport, Connecticut. What a beautiful pair of Art Nouveau urns. Look at the quality on that wonderful doré, signed Barbidienne. These are estimated 3,000 to 5,000, but to find a pair is wonderful in that condition. Moving through to the center here, while we're on the bronze topic, here from a Park Avenue estate, beautiful size but super quality. Pair of bronze figural candelabra, you can see the age, sort of early 19th century. Over here, nice signed classical bronze. Moving along slowly, I'll let you sort of pan the room as you see it. I got to find my way along. It's just so much mid-century. I've got to find my stuff. This is the top half of a Black Forest hall tree. They're rare to find. Unfortunately, we don't have the bottom, but it's nice. Anyone who's into that stuff. That came from a Bedford, New York home. As you can see, we've got lots of carpets. This carpet here should mean a lot to me, but I wasn't aware of it when I was in Ireland, but it's made in Ireland. It's by V. Soski. This is a palace-sized carpet. I believe it was originally custom made for the Park Avenue consignor. We have 3 of them in this sale. Look at the size of that. Hopefully someone likes the color. While you're standing on this one here, Steve, we have another nice vintage handmade carpet here. We've quite a few handmade carpets in the sale. I'll get to the better one later, but we've got Saruks, Kazakhs. And over here, before we move too much further, I'm just going to focus on these two here. Keen will probably be annoyed. He might have them as mid-century, but I have them in the sculpture section. These are 2 enamels on copper. They're done by an artist called Doris Hall. And you can just get a look at me. I'm over 6 foot. Look at the size of these. These have got to be over 4 foot tall. They're signed and dated in the 50s. Just wonderful for a kid's room, but rare to find a pair of that size. Maybe the museums should focus on it. Moving along here, this is George Smith. Look at this for a wing sofa. You can hide nicely in here. Just put the kids in there, put a cage on it. Here, from a Scarsdale home, look at this, an absolutely beautiful 18th century Italian 3-drawer table, great patina, just as you like it. Got an 18th century linen press here from Park Avenue. We've got some nice yew-wood furniture in this sale. I know the English market likes this, and this is a yew-wood chest, probably 18th century English. I'll give you another pull out of that there, Stephen. What's interesting and nice is it has a writing pull out on top. It's also banded and has like a string of it, black inlay along the top, or ebony inlay. Moving along, we have a nice dining room set by a company called Pothouse, 20th century, but very good quality, of the quality of Baker. That here's the serpentine front server that came from a Bronxville estate. So we have a table, chairs. We have a lot of nice bronzes in the sale. This is a pretty large one here, signed also. If you go to our website, you get all the names in these, but this came from a Bedford, New York home. I believe it's Pacini. Nice large bronze. And a couple of other items that I really like in the sale. We have this pair of leather wingback chairs. Very seldom you see a pair looking as good as this. Better with me sitting in them. Beautifully tufted. Nice sort of nearly Ralph Lauren type leather. Vintage. As you can see, we've got clocks on the sale. Here's from the same actually home as the Pothouse, is this beautiful Tiffany style chandelier. Not Tiffany, but wonderful quality. Got to be a good maker. Beautiful large patinated bronze top. Nice weathered patina on it, original patina. And we have this chandelier here, which is actually from a local Mamaroneck estate. Beautiful quality. Birds and griffins, and nicely beaded. We believe it's back her at the moment. Bit older, but she's 100% assured me that this is where she got it from many years ago. It's been in her house over 30 years. Moving along, more used furniture. This time, this is a Baker banded twin pedestal dining room table. As nice a table you'll get if you like Baker and the 20th century furniture, the brown wood as they call it, but this is better. It's got nice banding, nice inlay on it. Came from Park Avenue. Also from the same estate, we'll go for one that doesn't have the tools on it. It was a set of 10 chairs, Queen Anne style, nice ball and claw feet. Burl walnut, custom. Moving right along here. Here from a local Eastchester estate. It was a beautiful Tiffany and Company grandfather clock. Nice size mahogany case with string inlay on it, moon phase. All original, straight from the house. I lugged that out myself with Keen. We've got a nice, possibly Horner oak curved glass china cabinet. Great for those people at the store still looking to display stuff. Below my feet here, there's a Harry's carpet. Another large bronze. Looks like a bronze of a farming woman. Nicely original patina, nice large size. That is signed Godel. And over here we have from the same Park Avenue as the other yew-wood piece, we have a yew-wood sideboard. Nice to find that. Nice banding on it, nice thick veneers on the edges. Nice early piece. From that same estate actually came a beautiful japanned or chinoiserie decorated, some people would call it commode. I'll try and find it and point it out to you. Nice little piece of Stickleyoddie, newer but still beautiful patina, nice, quite desirable. There's a lot of interest in this little desk and chair from a Pelham Manor estate. From Long Island, nice high, I suppose, Louis Philippe style chest. It'll probably be called a Jansen style eventually. I'll wander into the back room this time at my own risk. It looks a lot cleaner. Nan and the boys have the place ready to rock, as they say. The reason I'm coming in here is we have this absolutely beautiful signed Baker. It's satin wood with rosewood inlays and banding, probably dark inlay. Absolutely signed Baker china cabinet. You don't often see them with that size. Nice screen there, nice decorative screen with birds and vines. Okay, we're gonna whip out of here. Getting near the close of my segment. Moving right along, we have this horn chair. Quite an interesting chair. I think it's, what would you call that, an elk? Usually there are different types of horns, but nice fabric. We've got another 19th century commode here. We've a beautiful little Victorian leather top, what they would call Eastlake desk here, with leather pullouts for writing. Quite an unusual desk. Beautiful, it probably opens on the other side, but little gilt decoration on it, gilt trim on the leather. Nice piece. Okay, before I finish off, I'm just going to focus on a few smalls. We have an awful lot of Heron in this sale, all from Park Avenue, over maybe approximately 200 pieces. We have this little set of Heron here. Then we've got quite a collection. I believe this is Chinese bouquet. We have a large collection. We've broken it up into lots of lots there. This is, I believe, Sevres, or excuse me, Dresden, this set here from the city. This here down below here is Meissen. It's one of what they call the elements, a group of, it's a large Meissen ewer, probably about 36, 38 inches high. This one has been restored. We've sold these before in pairs. This one has been restored, but was restored believably by a person down in Dallas, Texas at the museum, the consignor tells us. So moving right along and coming to the finish, we have two nice bronze Sevres clocks from New York or Fifth Avenue Estate. And back in the sale, someone purchased about 3 years ago and they're moving, so I think it was this absolutely beautiful emerald lamp. Look at the label under there, the etched glass, the nice patina enameling on the frame. We have a lot of this Wedgwood here. I believe it's Etruria. Okay, and before I finish, I'm just going to come on some beautiful items. This is a Chinese cloisonné urn. Beautiful gilt interior. This is possibly silver. Originally the feet had little ruby eyes on it. This is from a Long Island estate. Look at the work on the handles. Look at the work on the finial. To its right here we have a flambe Chinese vase. Go to our website, you'll get more direction and lots of photos of this. This is one of about 4 in a large collection of Chinese porcelains that came from an upstate estate. Here we have 2 figures by Russian maker Gardner, both signed on the base. Whoop, covering up that poor fellow's fat head. He's working away there. And here we have a really beautiful Royal Vienna lidded box, beautifully decorated. And lastly, over here, I'll just give you a quick glimpse at some of the rest of the Chinese items that came from this upstate home. We have a beautiful Sang de Boeuf vase there. We have a large collection of little vessels and containers here, all various ages. These were all came from an exhibition in the 70s down in Texas, I believe. If you go onto the website, you'll see all the details about it as well. Look at the beautiful coloring in this vase. This all came from an upstate home. With that, I'm going to say adios and hand you over to Nelia. Thank you very much and see you on Monday.
Thank you, Ron. I'm so excited to start the month of June with a really phenomenal collection of fine art. We've got paintings, drawings, graphic works. The first piece I want to show you is by a Colombian artist, Santiago Cardenas. This is a charcoal on paper, if you can believe it, because to me it really does look like it's jumping out, jumping right off the sheet. So we have a man's suit jacket here, done with beautiful shadowing and line. This was done in 1974. Cardenas is known for his hyper-realistic paintings and drawings. Some oils have sold in the $30,000 range, charcoals up to $10,000. This work here is estimated at $4,000 to $6,000. Now I'm going to show you a oil on canvas. This is by an American painter, Harold Weston, and this is generating quite a bit of interest as we've realized in the last week. We did remove a backing from the painting yesterday and discovered a title called Autumn Tapestry. So you can see it's in beautiful condition. The colors are still very brilliant. Wonderful use of line and shading here. It is initialed down in the corner HFW. And again, titled on the back. This is modestly estimated at $1,000 to $1,500, but I think there's a lot of interest in it. It's an important work, probably an Adirondack painting. He was living and working in the Adirondacks in the early 1920s from there on. And this work is dated 1922. Just above, I want to show you another work. This is an oil on masonite. This is by Honoré Scharer, and this is called Leda and the Fork. We know that there's a Forum Gallery New York label on the back, kind of a surrealistic work. We've got this very bold woman with her jacket open, this twisted fork down here, and some kind of shocked onlookers on the side. This was done in the 70s. Scharer was known for her social realistic paintings and genre scenes in the 1940s and 50s. This work was done in the 1970s when abstraction became popular. And instead of using abstract items, she used realistic items kind of placed randomly next to each other to create a sort of figurative abstract work, which is what I think is so great about this. This is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. Very few of her works have been offered on the market, so I hope that this one will pick up in price as a result. The next work I want to show you is a very important painting that was discovered in a Weston, Connecticut home. This work is a landscape by William Merritt Chase, a very well-known, famed, and acclaimed gifted artist. This piece is what we think it might be a Shinnecock landscape. Shinnecock, Long Island. We have a beautiful green impressionist scene here. This was recently authenticated by D. Frederick Baker. We'd like to thank him for taking a look at the work and including this in an upcoming the catalog raisonné. This piece here is estimated at $20,000 to $30,000, and it was likely done in the late 19th century, in the 1880s or 1890s, when Chase was living in New York City and painting in Long Island. So we're very excited to offer this work. We've gained a lot of interest and very happy that it was accepted to the catalog. The next piece I want to show you is by Kim Hung Soo. This was done in 1958, and here we have an abstract oil on canvas. This came out of a local Larchmont, New York home. And this is a work by the Korean Picasso, as he was dubbed in the 20th century. And he was known for these very abstract yet figurative works. So he included both elements to create what he called harmonious painting. So here we have a woman's head kind of tilted, maybe another figure down here against a background of very abstract buildings done with a very thick, heavy, textured impasto. This is estimated at $4,000 to $6,000. And we hope it does very well. The next piece I want to show you is a lithograph by David Hockney. This is called Rocks, Nevada. Ron picked this up just last week. This was done in 1968. It's numbered 77 out of 95, and this work is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. Here we have a lithograph by Marc Chagall. This is entitled Artist as Phoenix. And it's from a very low edition of 50. There was a larger edition that was printed, I think, of 1,000 or more. But this is from the hand-signed edition, where we have a signature down here in the lower right corner. And really brilliant colors. This is in beautiful shape. Everything is still very bright and vivid. Paper's very clean. This is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. We have another work by Marc Chagall that I'll show you down here. Another important lithograph. This is called Esther. This also from an edition of 50. So again, an important piece here. We do have a little bit of toning to the paper and possibly some slight fading, but still a nice piece. Again, our pencil signature down in the corner, also estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. Just above from a home in Long Island, I want to show you, this is a work by Theo Tabassi, and this is called Les Double Rois, or the Double King. It's a mixed media on paper. So you see we have the King of Hearts and the King of Clubs. This is done, I think, with oil, pastel, pencil. So there's a lot of wonderful textures in this piece. This is also estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. Just last Friday, Ron and I took this work out of a storage unit. This is by Edward Lamson Henry. It's an oil on board. It's called Nearing the Bend. Henry was known for his American genre paintings, so here we have figures aboard a boat. It's a really charming little scene. This was originally purchased at auction about over 10 years ago for $24,000, but we're offering it here on the 1st with an estimate of $6,000 to $9,000. One other work I want to show you that came in on a walk-in Wednesday is this piece by Howard Hodgkin. It's a screen print in really wonderful colors. We have the initials down here. It's from a low edition of 72. This work was done in 1991. It's called In Tangier. This is estimated at $1,500 to $2,500. So I've just shown you a very small grouping of the pieces that are being offered on the 1st. Please take a look at the website. We also have wonderful works by Charles Levier, Francois Gall, André Guisson, just to name a few. but please check out the website. And here's Keen with the mid-century. Thank you.
Thank you, Nelia. We have so much great mid-century that you're going to be really sick of me by the time this video is over, but I'm going to get started anyway, right here in the front hall with a set of 6 leather-wrapped Mario Bellini for Casina dining chairs, side chairs, beautiful vintage patina on the leather, all in good condition with no tears. Casina label on the bottom, nice leather wrapping on all 6 of these chairs. Good to see a set of 6. Usually you see 4, sometimes 2. Right in the middle here is a pair of what is originally a set of Nakashima bedroom furniture. This is a beautiful, beautiful pair. 1 drawer end tables. That's the floor, that's not the bottom of the base. We have so much great stuff. Out of a Long Island estate comes a lot of rosewood furniture. This is a tambour front rosewood server for Hornslet, made in Denmark, and Hornslet label right in the back of this. Beautiful tambour, great condition. Right here is one of my favorite pieces in the mid-century selection, a monumental and magnificent Silas Yandel dining table. This is a sign table that is a model of a coffee table that's been scaled up, custom made by Chandel and signature right on the end of the ribbon. The video, the pictures don't even do this justice. This just has great shine, great modern, clean lines, beautiful ribbon form that's free flowing yet modern and very just gorgeous in all respects. Right in the middle here is another piece of that Nakashima furniture. This is a tall chest, gorgeous, gorgeous patina on this. A little bit of wear on top from use, but proves that it's nice vintage condition. Unmarked on the back, but beautiful, beautiful set here. I'll show you the dresser in a second. Let's keep moving into the main hall. Here's the Nakashima double dresser that I just mentioned, part of the set that came out of a 10th Street Manhattan estate. Beautiful vintage dresser. This one's in the best condition out of all of them, although all of them are in great condition. This has a very nice, clean look to it. Great Nakashima piece, should be performing very well in the sale. This is another bedroom set that we pulled in around the same time as the Nakashima, also from a Long Island estate, and it is a Paul Franco station wagon bedroom set. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous double dresser. This is the most popular dresser of the bedroom set, and we also have the pair of end tables you can see right there. Those have replaced leather pulls on them, although the double dresser does have the original pulls, which make it very nice and original condition. In between those two is one of 2 sofas by Paul McCobb from the same estate as the Nakashima furniture. This is gorgeous, gorgeous, soft green upholstery with the brass accent on the base there. This is an 84-inch sofa. We also have a matching 94-inch sofa, both 3-seat, but variable sizes, and just a gorgeous clean condition on this. I love that Paul McCobb sofa. Even more important design here is a gorgeous Tommy Parzinger dining room table. Has 2 very large leaves in this. You see the stained, light stained wood inlays, nice checkered top, saber leg, brass accent on the saber leg, unmarked, but Parzinger for Parzinger Originals probably. It's just a great table by Parzinger, and came out the same estate as obviously the 6 Parzinger chairs that are around the table. They will be sold separately in a different lot. 6 Parzinger chairs have a nice elegant look to them. Here we have another piece of the Paul Franco set. This is the tall chest, and you see in front of it the headboard, the station wagon set. This also has the replaced pulls. We do have one of the original pulls in the drawer here if you wanted to have a mock-up of the originals. These are just great set from a Long Island estate, like I said. The headboard will be sold with the end tables, tall chest by itself and the dresser by itself, and it should do very well. Paul Franco early deco style furniture is very nice. So we have some more modern furniture, modern meaning more contemporary, in the form of Italian modern, which is the Giorgio Saporiti for his own company, Il Loft, which is more contemporary, still making furniture today, still in the same style, but this is great, clean, has a mid-century look, but it also has that early 2000s, 1990s quality of construction. This is just gorgeous pieces of furniture, very different, but still has those elegant lines. Great piece of bird's eye maple that's been stained. It's just very unique look, something that can be integrated with a 1950s or 60s design aesthetic, but it does have that more modern look. There's another one also. These are called the Ruthie pieces. So this is the Ruthie cabinet. There's also a Ruthie dresser behind you. Just nice matching set. You can see the slight variations in the color, but beautiful, beautiful pieces there. As I mentioned before, we have more rosewood. This is a beautiful cabinet, in my opinion, because it's finished on all sides. If I pulled it off from the back side of it is finished as well in the nice rosewood. I mean, this grain is just all over grain. Beautiful, great utility to it. Interior is clean as a whistle. Just a gorgeous piece of rosewood furniture. Here is a Pace burl and chrome dining table purchased directly from Pace by the consigners, and will be sold separately from the same estate though, as these 6 Guido Fallascini for Pace 2 chroma chairs. These are in great condition. The leather's in beautiful condition. We're missing a few buttons, but I do have the buttons, so they are present, but they're missing from the chairs. Just need to be sewn back on. That's something that you can mention. If you do win the pieces, we will give you the buttons for those. Gorgeous set of 6. I mean, you don't see them too often in such good condition, so this is nice and special and more Italian modern to follow suit. We have plenty of seating, contemporary and mid-century. This is a more contemporary, although probably late 80s, early 90s, Rolf Benz, huge comfortable lounge chair. This is like the modern version of a Lazy Boy that has great look, great comfort. And we also have a variable number of lounge chairs. This is a Zanota, Gabriel Mucci for Zanota with the ottoman, which is pretty rare. This has a great look to it, kind of industrial, very clean lines, very simple construction, nice springs, has a Corbusier feel, and you could see the difference and the similarities between a Corbusier. I'll show you in a second, but this is actually one of my favorite chairs in the sale. It's something you don't see too often, something that's not huge value, but something that's really nice and can work really well for mid-century and a modern contemporary design. Behind it we have some Vatny Moller Norwegian chairs. We have a few Norwegian pieces in the sale. Something to check out on the website. We have Italian modern chrome in a Milo Bowman style. Might be Giano Alfredi, nice upholstered ottoman. Obviously the upholstery isn't as is condition, but the upholstery is all you would need to fix this up to prime condition. As I mentioned before, a vintage Corbusier for Casina lounge chair. Great tan. Usually you see it in the back or the pony hair, but the tan is a nice color. Has a little bit of wear, but that's to be expected. Again, the second one of the pair of the Vatny Moller chairs. Even in the back room, we're stacked with mid-century items. Beautiful pieces, including a T.H. Robjohn Gibbings bedroom set, full bedroom set. Have a nice set of 4 cane back and chrome Harvey Prober chairs with leather cushions. A pair of these rosewood front lacquered aluminum and fitted interior cabinets. These have a nice lucite viewing window into each drawer. Nice little custom design there. Beautiful grain on that wood. We have a set of early Paul McCobb for Calvin dining chairs. I think there's 6 of them and 2 armchairs. And these armchairs, you usually see them with the straight elbow, the straight arm there. And they also have the banded top, which is very nice. Something you don't see too often, but a beautiful set. All of them have early Calvin labels, just for proof, but a great set of chairs there. Moving on, we have coffee tables on coffee tables on coffee tables with Warren Plattner. This is a beautiful, looks like a Pace table that just came in today, actually. And those are all sitting in front of a nice large sectional, recognizable as Vladimir Kagan, the omnibus sectional. It has the daybed, has a corner piece, has a straight piece, also has the tiered section on top here. Missing 1 lucite base, 1 is repaired, and the upholstery is as is in some areas. That's just full disclosure, but beautiful, beautiful full sectional by Kagan. We have some more Italian modern. This is I4 Mariani, leather wrap desk. This has a really nice look to it. Great leather, nice pinstriping on the top, nice accent walnut and chrome desk. More center tables in the mid-century style. Just tons and tons of mid-century, like I said before. This is another one of my favorite dining tables in the sale. Is a Gianni Alfredi Paracara dining table. This is a nice large one. You don't see them usually in this large. It has a rubberized look, but it's actually concrete. And the bottom has a mosaic motif to it. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous table to be sold together with these Giorgio Saporiti armchairs. These have a very funky look to them, very sturdy, swivel on all of them, super clean. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous set of Italian modern lighting. We just have it all in this sale. Bernard Rohn coffee table, recognizable coffee table with the Mastercraft label on the bottom, a Paul McCobb lounge chair from the Nakashima and Paul McCobb estate in the city. Like I said, Adrian Pearsall. And I'll finish you off here with just a couple items. More Saporiti. These are a pair of lounge chairs, beautiful, beautiful chairs. Upholstery can be changed if you like, but they are in good, clean condition and a very unique look to them, which is indicative of the Italian designs by Saporiti. Just gorgeous piece. Another I4 Mariani. I know Ron mentioned his favorite chicken here, and that's sitting on top of a vintage Dunbar coffee table. You know, we have Abercrombie bowls. We have a Le Corbusier pair of LC1 chairs. Just marked beautifully on the back here. And the last piece I'll show you is something that you might recognize from one of our previous sales. It's a Bakalowitz & Son Austrian Miracle chandelier. This one is a smaller version of the same chandelier, 24-inch diameter, still absolutely gorgeous. This one's missing, I think, 2 crystals, but it is vintage. There have been some that have come to market recently that are not vintage, but this is straight out of an estate off the ceiling in Long Island, a beautiful chandelier, and a smaller version from the one that we tied the world record with, so should do very well. I'm expecting good things from that. And I expect to see you all there on June 1st, but in the meantime, I suggest you check out the full listing on our website, and I will shoot you over to Whitney, who will talk about the jewelry and the silver. Thank you.
Thank you, Keenan. Here's a selection of jewelry and sterling for our June 1st sale, starting here with a selection of the sterling silver. Here from a Jersey City, New Jersey estate, we have this beautiful Tiffany & Company Blackberry Vine ice cream spoon set. Really great antique pieces here, a collection of 12, estimated at $300 to $500. And here from the same Jersey City, New Jersey estate, we have the chrysanthemum pattern tongs. Beautiful craftsmanship here. You can see that there is a monogram, but a great antique piece estimated at $300 to $500. And moving down here to this shelf, this is a set of Tiffany medallion pattern serving piees. Nice gilded bowls, beautiful antique pieces here. We have this nice antique American tea caddy. Here we have a Russian enamel decorated spoon. It's a nice gilded finish and beautiful enamel work to the back. This is signed. And moving down to the bottom shelf here, we have our collection of flatware sets. Here from a Manhattan estate, we have this George Jensen flatware service in the acorn pattern. Is a total of 102 pieces. A wonderful set in this sale and a popular set at our sales. And here from the same estate, we have a Burke Chantilly pattern flatware set. This is a 126 piece set from the same estate as our acorn pattern. Beautiful condition. And last but not least, for our flatware services in this sale, we have from the same Jersey City, New Jersey estate, this wonderful large 185 piece Tiffany & Company St. Dunstan flatware service. You can see here the pattern, beautiful clean lines, a large set, wonderful condition, estate fresh, estimated at $4,000 to $6,000. And moving on to the selection of jewelry for our June 1st auction, I'm going to start here with this sterling grouping. It is all Danish makers, various makers, including George Jensen, all enamel decorated, foliate form or foliate design pieces. A great grouping, estimated at $300 to $500. And from a New Rochelle estate, we have these 2 men's watches, both in 14 karat yellow gold. We have a Hamilton watch and an Audemars Piguet watch, estimated at $300 to $500, one lot. And moving on to the rings in this auction, starting here with this platinum and diamond ring, a really nice piece that came in on one of our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal days. And starting our selection of rings from our Jersey City estate, we have this white gold diamond and sapphire floral ring. And here's a yellow diamond, center yellow diamond flanked by 2 baguettes, set in platinum. And really a very, very beautiful ring in this auction is this 2 very large diamond crossover rings with diamond accents set in white gold. Each of the large stones weighing approximately 2 carats, and this is estimated at $7,000 to $10,000. A really beautiful piece, worth coming to take a look at if you're in the market for diamonds. And next to this from the same Jersey City estate is this diamond and sapphire ring. Beautiful antique piece. And here's 2 gold bands from the same estate. Nice craftsmanship, nice detailing. And also from Jersey City, we have this 18 karat yellow gold bracelet. Really a nice heavy piece, around 60 pennyweights. And here we have a Mario Bucciolati sterling cuff bracelet, accompanied by this nice sterling chain. I was unable to find a mark, but it is in a Bucciolati pouch. Could be Bucciolati, but it is paired with this piece, the 2 together at $600 to $900. And here we have an antique coral grouping, a beautiful bracelet here, nice acorn and foliate design with a hidden clasp with a brooch and a pair of earrings. One needs a little bit of repair, but still a beautiful set. And last but not least, another set of diamonds for our jewelry selection. Just a nice pair of diamond studs, another from our Walk-in Wednesday appraisal day. These are estimated at $300 to $500. And here we have a nice Gorham tea set, $700 to $1,000 from Jersey City. It is accompanied by this nice silver plate tray, a great grouping together. And to finish up our jewelry and silver selection is one of my favorite lots in this sale. It's an extraordinary Japanese silver tea service. We do have the 6 pieces of the tea service accompanied by a silver tray. Wonderful detailing. You can see all the flowers on this piece. We have little animals, a nice hand-hammered finish to a lot of these. Wonderful, wonderful detailing, each with the export marks of 950 silver. This is from Manhattan and it's estimated at $8,000 to $12,000. We're very fortunate to have this in the sale and hope that it will do very well. And that wraps it up for my segment of the June 1st auction preview, and we hope to see you at our sale on Monday.